In the realm of silence and subtle power, when she chooses to ignore you, there lies a crucible for transformation, a moment to reclaim control and rewrite the narrative of your life. This is not about begging for attention or drowning in insecurity. It is a call to awaken the unshakable force within, to harness the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, and to become a man whose silence shatters egos without a single word. When you find yourself being ignored, the first and gravest mistake is to chase. Chasing her is not a quest for love, it is a surrender to need, an admission that your worth hinges on her fleeting attention. Every step you take toward her is a step away from your own power. Instead, recognize that your value is intrinsic, not dictated by her acknowledgement. A high-value man does not scurry after validation. He stands tall in the quiet strength of his own being. Understand that your dignity is the anchor that holds you steady in turbulent seas, and chasing only robs you of that respect. Embrace the Stoic mindset, a mindset that teaches you to govern your emotions, to rise above the chaos of desire, and to remain imperturbable in the face of neglect. Cultivate an inner fortress of self-respect and calm, where the opinions of others hold no sway over your inner equilibrium. When she ignores you, let it serve as a mirror reflecting her own uncertainties rather than a judgment of your worth. Let each moment of indifference become an opportunity to fortify your resolve, to channel your energies into self-improvement, and to cultivate a presence that is magnetic and unyielding. Every action you take should be deliberate and measured, a silent symphony of power that reverberates in the void she leaves behind. Instead of engaging in a desperate pursuit, withdraw into the depths of your own interests, passions, and goals. Immerse yourself in pursuits that enrich your soul and expand your mind. Whether it's mastering a new skill, excelling at your career, or exploring creative ventures, let your focus shift inward. The silence you embrace is not emptiness. It is a canvas upon which you paint your strength, independence, and clarity. In this quiet space, you are the author of your destiny, not a pawn in someone else's game. To destroy her ego silently is to let your indifference speak volumes. It is a powerful paradox. By withholding your reaction, you communicate that her approval is no longer the currency of your self-worth. Each moment you choose not to respond, every instance where you hold your ground, you send a clear message. You are above the petty theatrics of her games. Your silence is a calculated weapon, sharper than any retort. It tells her that your attention is reserved for those who recognize and respect your value, and that chasing you is not a prize to be won, but a folly to be avoided. In that unspoken moment, her ego, built on the fragile foundations of validation, begins to crumble. Understand that true power is not about crushing her spirit for the sake of ego, but about reclaiming yours. The art of silent dominance lies in transforming her neglect into the very fuel that propels you forward. Every time you resist the urge to respond impulsively, you are nurturing a garden of self-mastery. In this garden, the weeds of dependency and insecurity are uprooted, leaving only the vibrant bloom of confidence and resilience. It is in this state of inner abundance that you become irresistible, not because you have set traps or played games, but because you radiate a rare and unassailable self-assuredness. The secret to making her chase you instead is to invert the dynamic entirely. Instead of being the pursuer, allow yourself to become the enigma that she cannot ignore. Withdraw gracefully into your world, leaving behind a void that she instinctively feels compelled to fill. Let your life be a testament to passion and purpose, a living narrative of triumph, focus, and relentless self-improvement. When you engage deeply with your ambitions and maintain an unwavering commitment to your values, you inadvertently create an aura of mystery and allure. She will come to realize that your absence is not a loss, but a revelation of the treasure you are, a man whose worth cannot be diminished by her indifference. In practical terms, every interaction, every pause, every deliberate act of self-respect sends a ripple through the superficial dynamics of desire. Practice restraint in conversation, choosing your words as carefully as a sculptor chisels away at stone. Let your eyes and body language communicate confidence and calm. This is not a game of manipulation, but a manifestation of inner power, a silent reminder that your life is not contingent on her approval. By focusing on your own growth and radiating a deep-seated assurance, you shift the balance of power. She may try to test your limits, but your steady composure will leave her questioning her own worth, her own ability to command your attention. Remember, every moment she chooses to ignore you is a moment for you to deepen your connection with yourself. It is an invitation to delve into the principles of Stoicism, to accept what you cannot change, to control what lies within, and to remain indifferent to the fleeting judgments of those who cannot grasp your true potential. The Stoic philosophy teaches that while you cannot control her actions, you can control your reaction. In this arena, indifference becomes your ally and silence, your most eloquent speech. You are not shackled by her opinions, you are liberated by your own self-reliance. As you navigate this challenging dynamic, let each heartbeat remind you of your own worth. The road to self-mastery is paved with moments of perceived rejection and silence, but within these moments lies the opportunity to rise, unfettered by the triviality of external validation. Embrace the calm that comes from knowing that you are enough, that your value is inherent, and that the power of your mind is unassailable. Every day, let your actions reflect a deep and abiding respect for yourself, a respect that cannot be undermined by the absence of someone else's attention. Your journey is one of self-discovery and relentless improvement. Stand firm in the truth that chasing a woman who ignores you diminishes your light, whereas standing in quiet confidence only intensifies your brilliance. You are not defined by her absence. You are defined by your reaction to it. In the mirror of her neglect, see not a loss, but the spark that ignites your inner fire, a fire that burns with the passion of self-respect, ambition, and unwavering stoic resolve. Let your life be a continuous lesson in the art of detachment, where every ignored message, every unreturned call, serves as a stepping stone towards a more formidable version of yourself. You are the architect of your destiny, and no external force has the power to shake the foundation you build within. With every act of silence, you dismantle the facade of her ego, revealing the truth that your worth is self-determined, not dependent on her fleeting acknowledgement. In the final reckoning, the path you choose when faced with being ignored is the path that defines you. Choose the path of quiet confidence, of relentless self-improvement, and of a stoic heart that beats in defiance of the need for external validation. Allow her disregard to be the catalyst that propels you into a realm where your actions speak louder than any pursuit ever could. Your silence is a declaration of independence, your indifference a banner of your true worth. Today, step into that power. Do not waste another breath chasing shadows or seeking solace in fleeting affections. Instead, invest that energy in sculpting a life of purpose and passion, where every moment is a testament to the strength that lies within. Let your every heartbeat, every measured breath, serve as a reminder that you are the master of your fate, unyielding in your resolve and majestic in your silence. The game has shifted. You no longer play by the rules of chasing or being chased. You are the silent force that commands respect, the enigma that defies easy understanding. In your quiet confidence there is a storm that dismantles the superficial constructs of ego and leaves behind only the raw, unfiltered power of a man who knows his worth. Stand tall, remain unshaken, and let the echoes of your restraint resonate as a reminder to all that true strength is measured not by the chase, but by the unwavering serenity of a soul at peace with itself. Embrace this moment as your turning point, a moment where you reject the futile pursuit of validation and instead choose the path of inner mastery. For in the silence of your restraint lies the most profound declaration of all, that your life, your value, and your power are yours alone to command. And in that command you hold the key to a destiny where every ignored moment becomes a stepping stone towards greatness, every act of self-respect a brick in the fortress of your indomitable spirit. Rise above the noise of fleeting attention. Transform her indifference into the very fuel that drives you forward. In the end, the measure of a man is not in the applause he seeks, but in the quiet dignity with which he lives his truth. Let this be your creed, to stand firm in the face of neglect, to let silence be your sword, and to let the principles of Stoicism illuminate the path to a life of unrivaled strength and self-mastery.